Hi friends, it's Penny Wolf, and I was going to do another haul video for you, but I wanted to show you my cool sunglasses before I took them off. My mom and I were shopping at a little shop, and they had them for just like a couple dollars. I thought they were really cool, and they kind of matched my shirt a little bit, but anyhow, I wanted to show you before I took them off. I have gloves on today because I have blisters, one on each hand, if you can imagine, or a cut. And there's no way to put a band-aid on the center. And here, I don't know, but I figured it might not stay on. Anyways, I put these little cheap gloves on in order to, do things. Anyhow, I thought I would show you some of the things that I have picked up. All this stuff basically is from Salvation Army, and I go for the 5 for 5 sale. And let's get started. Before I start, though, I wanted to mention real quick. What I do is tonight I was filming actually in the garage here, and tonight. And anyways, all of my new arrivals, a lot of times, I've been lately hanging them up. And then I take them to the area that I got for photography, and then I fold them up. And a lot of times I'll put them in the clear bags, and I'll show you one. This is the clear bags, and then I put them into the storage bins that are out here in my garage. What I did is I turned my garage into a storage area, and we lined the whole inside with I had the inside lined with plastic. Anyhow, these bags are really great. They already have the plastic warning, printed on it. You don't have to put the additional sticker on it, which I really like. And I don't always bag all of them. They're in the totes. I used to, but I don't now. But I still, when items ship out, especially nice things or things that are black, fuzz sticks, to black terribly. Then I put them in these bags before I put them in the totes. And I will put in the link in the description, those bags. They're really great. I also use the eBay poly mailers, different sizes. This is a smaller size, but I like it for a lot of different clothing. I usually wait and get these. Some of the store subscriptions, at least mine does, every 3 months you get the discounted coupon for, or the $50 coupon, and I usually order shipping supplies. However, I still purchase regular poly mailers because on Poshmark, you don't want to send an eBay bag, at least I don't, and for the most part, and I'm not saying that you couldn't, but I just thought it'd be nice to, have the colorways. Plus, I really love this purple color, and these are really nice poly mailer bags, and I'll also link these in the description too. Anyhow, let's get on with our haul. And the first item I have here is an Anthropology, and it's a mauve. And I don't pick up all Anthropology. However, mauve, it does, I'm sorry, this is not a mauve. Correction, this is an Everly. And actually, Everly, seems to do pretty decent. I thought it was a very pretty top. And, I haven't looked this one up. I looked up the mauve because that's what I thought this was. I'll have to look this up. And anyways, if I get 10 or 15, I'd be happy. I paid $1 for these items because when I go to the Salvation Army, on the weekends on Fridays, I go for the 5 for 5. And meaning they're $1 each. But this is Everly. And the next item I picked up because it's a chevron print. And chevron print is kind of popular. This is a woman's Lane Bryant. I don't pick up all Lane Bryant, but I pick up some pieces. This is a very pretty kind of like a lightweight 3/4 length sweater. I thought it was very pretty. The chevron print on it, and if I get, $10, I'd be very happy with that. The next item is a Land's End fleece. I don't pick up all Land's End. However, this was a very nice shape blue one, and with winter coming, I thought it'd be a good idea. And this is actually a 2XL. Anytime that you can find, especially in men's, women's too, but in the men's, the larger sizes, and in men's, the tall or the big. They seem to sell a little bit quicker and sometimes for a little bit more money. It's true with the women's too. The larger sizes sell because, there's more people that can wear that size. If you get extra small or small, there's not always as many people that wear that size. And the next item is a J. Crew. I don't pick up all J. Crew. It really depends. But this was a really cool looking shirt, I thought. It's like the gray on gray. And I just thought it was really neat. It is slim fit. I don't know if this season is going to still be popular for men's slim fit, but it was. But I got it for $1. I did look at the tag. On the tag still have the year that it was made. And this one, I'll show you. This one was fall of 2014. You usually want to go at least 17 or 18 or newer, you know, because I think the styles are more popular, but I'll show you the tag. Hope you can see it. And the J. Crew. But if I get, you know, $10, I'd be happy. I'll try for a little bit more, maybe 15. The next item I picked up, it's a Nautica. I don't pick up all Nautica, but this was a very, very nice men's quarter zip sweater for, you know, winter coming. And it's a 3XL. And that'll be, you know, a nicer size to try to sell. I better get off this hanger. It's going to have, it's going to, you know, I don't like it when it bunches up the sweater. Anyhow, I looked it up, you know, maybe $15. This is going to have to go priority because it's heavier. If I got $15, I'd be very happy with that. You know, it's not all about the big sales all the time. However, tonight, which I don't have them out, I sold a Black Label ruffler and purple women's sweater. However, the material tag was missing, but I still sold it for $22. And I only paid, I think on that, I have to look because I'm not really sure, but it was either $1 or for sure it was under $4 or $5. The other item that sold, if you've been watching my videos, was the black open front Missoni sweater, and it was a solid black open front sweater, and that sold tonight for $31 and some change, and I was happy with that because I only paid $1 or $2.99 for that. This next item is a J. Jill. I don't pick up a lot of J. Jill, but it's very interesting because if you go on the eBay site, especially if you have a store, you can go in there and look to find out what brands sell, you know, are you know, search for. J. Jill is always up there. However, I have sat on some pieces for quite a long time, about gave them away. But some pieces do move. Maybe some sellers must be doing pretty great with it. Some pieces do go for quite a little bit of money. This is just a little open front. I thought I'd give it a try for $1. It's J. Jill. And, you know, if I got $10, I'd be really happy with that. This next item is a polka dotted dress, and when I go to the resale on, or the thrift store at Salvation Army on Friday, I have a friend that's also a thrifter, and sometimes we trade clothes back and forth, you know, that we find, and or sometimes I'll even just look for items for her, and she'll look for items for me. Anyhow, you know, you can go in with the attitude, you know, when you get there, you know, you're really rushing because it is very competitive. And you are trying to get through the clothes as quick as you can, you know, to get the items. However, I always tell myself, and this is something I heard in one of the videos from a long time ago, and it was that there's enough for everyone, and I go with that attitude, and then you can slow down, you're not stressing, and then it's very peaceful. And I like it because I have other thrifter friends that are thrifting there too, and yes, they are competition. However, I value the friendship, and you know what, I always find really great things. I leave it up to God. This was brand new with tags, and for some reason she didn't want it. I don't remember. Maybe she saw a little spot somewhere, but I don't know. Anyhow, she's very particular, and if there is a lot of times, I will, you know, try to clean them or whatever. This is just a Morona, not a brand I would normally pick up a lot. It's a size 12, but it was brand new with tags. If you watch some of my other videos, polka dots always seem to sell, and I definitely for sure going to give this a try. I'd like to get maybe 20 out of it, but if I got 15, I'd be happy. And that was $1. This next item, I don't usually pick this men's brand up, but I think some people do pretty decent with it. And it's Prono Umo. I don't pronounce really that great. Anyhow, I thought it was a really cool looking color, and I thought I'd give it a try. And it's a larger size. This is like a men's I think this is 43, but like 18 or something, so it's bigger, 34, 35 sleeve. And I haven't looked this one up yet, but you know, same thing. If I get $10 or $20 out of it, I'd be very happy. And that was $1. This next item is another polka dotted item, which, you know, I had stated that the polka dots I really like to pick up because they usually do sell. This is another one that my friend had given me. Or no, she had left it on the rack. She decided not to get it. It was one she picked up and she left there, and then I looked at it later and I decided to get it. It's a loft. And it's all polyester, and it's really cute. It's like a gray color. And I thought with winter coming up, it's very nice. I haven't looked it up, but you know, even if I got 15 out of it, I'd be happy. Because if you stop and think about it, you know, it depends on your inventory level and how many pieces that you have. And it is true. The more you list every day, the more you're going to sell every day. However, if you sold 20 items a day for $10 each, that'd be $200. Well, then you usually take from there your eBay fees and your costs and your taxes. By the time you really figure it out, it's almost around 50%. It's under that a little bit, but I usually do about 50%, I figure. So if you were able to do that scenario with those figures, that would be $100 a day, times 7 would be $700 a week. That adds up pretty nicely for the month of your actual net. And, you know, so that's some goals. You know, it doesn't always have to be the big dollar ones. Yes, it is more work, but with clothing a lot of time, unless you're finding a lot of the big name brands are paying up for it, you know, you don't always come across all the really big name brands either, you know, every time. But you can come across some really nice items each time, usually. This is Cachet. I like this brand. I think it's an older line. However, they always have some really unique looking outfits. This one is not quite as spectacular, but it's very pretty because it has this, you know, jewel type thing on here. It's a little bit older style. However, I got it for $1, and these can go all over the place on price. I will start it a little bit higher, but if I get anywhere between $10 or $20 for it, I'd be very happy. It's Cachet. Hope you're able to see the tags out here. This next item I picked up, I don't always pick up this brand. It's Vince Camuto when it's used. However, this was brand new with tags, and it's also a 1X, and I got it for $1. It's this really pretty like layered type blouse, and it's blue. I thought it was very pretty. This I have not looked up yet. It does not have the price of what it was on the tag, but you know, even if I got 20, I'd be very happy with that. Vince Camuto. This next item, I really love this line. It's called Life is Good, and they make t-shirts and also long sleeve t-shirts, and I've also had like pullover sweatshirts before. I do find that the men seem to sell a little bit quicker. They have at least the ones that I have listed, maybe for a little more. The women's doesn't sell for as much. You want to look up comps on what ones you pick up, but they have really cute designs usually. This one actually is like a winter one, and it says love. And I thought it was really, really cute. And, you know, if I got $10 for this, I'd be very happy with that. It's Life is Good. And they usually always have this little guy logo on the back somewhere, or somewhere on the item. And I just really like the line. This next item, I normally wouldn't really necessarily pick up this brand, but it is a Christmas, kind of like a long sleeve tee. And however, it was embroidered with two reindeers. And I thought, you know, I'm going to take a chance. You know, $7, $10 maybe, but I paid $1 for it. And I thought I'd give it a try. This next item is it's a Ralph Lauren. It's not Lauren Ralph Lauren. This is just a Ralph Lauren, but it's a blue label. If you come across a black label, like I was telling you earlier, that sweater that I sold, or the purple label, they're worth quite a bit more money. You definitely want to look at comps on them and possibly pick them up. But I thought this was really cute. It's a Henley, but it's like a thermal. And I thought, you know what? This is really cute. It's an XL, although it looks pretty small. But I measure everything and include the measurements when I list it. But, you know, if I get $10, I'd be happy. Maybe $15. Ralph Lauren is kind of a saturated market, at least in men's clothing. And you want to pick up how much you're paying, or pay attention to how much you're paying for it, or what you're picking up. However, some pieces go for a lot of money. The Polo Ralph Lauren, some of the older stuff where it's got like maybe a lot of detail to it, like a sweatshirt or shorts or a shirt, some of those are worth a lot of money. And if you ever find the Ralph Lauren teddy bear sweater, or even maybe the t-shirt, definitely look up comps, because that's worth some money. But like some of the old like jackets and things like that, you know, men's, that definitely you want to look at that. And there's some that are vintage too that you might want to check out. But you know, the more decorative, sometimes they're worth more. This is a Columbia, and this is like a fleece line like sweater. I don't pick up all Columbia, but this was really, really nice. It's an XL brown. It's in really good shape. However, it's probably going to have to go priority, and I do charge shipping on all of my listings. And one of the reasons too is because a lot of times I will run sales, and you know, and I'll go, you know, different sales, 10%, very rarely 20, I'll go 50, sometimes 70, a lot of times I'll go 70% off as items get older, or if I don't think it's going to move very easily, just to kind of move some of the items. Well, then you don't want to have to pay for shipping. Anyhow, I just do that. I have tried the free shipping, but just very little on a few listings, and it might be something I may try, but right now I charge shipping. Anyhow, this will probably only sell for 10 or 15 bucks, but it's a very nice sweater. It's Columbia. Men's. This next item is a Talbots, and I don't pick up all Talbots items. However, this was a jean jacket, and I don't always do really great on jean jackets. I don't know how come. Some people do really great. The other thrifter friend, that's kind of hard to say, at the Salvation Army, she picks up a lot of jean jackets, and she said she does pretty, you know, great with them. However, this was a Talbots jacket. I thought it was really cute. I thought I'd give it a try, but it's kind of heavy. I'll probably have to go priority. You know, if I get 10, between 10 and 20, I'd be really happy with that. I think Talbots is an older line. Older style, maybe older line. However, they have some cute things. This next item is Easy Wear by Chico's. Chico's I haven't really had sell that great on Poshmark. However, maybe some sellers do. It seems to me like it goes quicker on eBay and easier. And lately, I have been selling things that are semi-sheer very quickly, a few pieces, and you know, for pretty decent money. And this is kind of like a semi-sheer, and I thought I'd give it a chance. However, it's just a zero, and you know, Chico's zero would be a small. If I get, you know, $10, $15, I'd be very happy. I just started picking up a little bit more jeans, and you know, some of them move, some of them don't, but I don't have a lot in stocks. It's really hard for me to say for sure. This pair that I picked up here, though, they're brand new with tags in their dinky jeans, and I normally wouldn't pick up this line. However, they have really cute stuff, but I wouldn't normally pick this up as a rule, even in the tops. But some people probably do, but these are brand new with tags. And I don't know how much these are going to go for, but you know, if they sold for like maybe $50, a lot of times, even they're brand new with tags, you almost end up selling them, it seems like, for around half off. Not always, but you know, that seems like it. If I got, you know, 25 or 30, I'd be really happy. I paid $1. This next item, I didn't know if I was going to list them or keep them for myself because they're kind of cute. They're Juicy Couture. And, you know, for a while there, I guess, you know, this line was, you know, pretty popular. However, I think it may have slowed down a little. Don't totally quote me on that. Check it out. I have to check comps. But I've had some pieces that sat for quite a while. But these are really cute because they're like a stretchy, you know, type of, almost like a jean legging. And, you know, if I list them, if I got $10, I'd be like super happy. They're, you know, a little faded. I don't know. I'll just, you know, have to decide and, you know, decide if I would like to, you know, keep them or list them. And go from there. This next item is kind of neat and unusual. I thought it was a neat find. You just don't ever know what you may find at thrift stores. It's a Rush Limbaugh sweatshirt. And it's a full zip. And it's brand new with tags. I have no idea what this is going to go for. I don't even know if there'll be very many listed on eBay. Sometimes when there's not a listed on eBay, I'll either put a price. You know, I list almost all of my things by it now. However, this I may put on auction and, you know, and just see how it does. But it was really cool. I was surprised to find that. This next item, I hadn't been picking up Eddie Bauer. And, but however, if you look it up, there's some pieces that actually sell, you know, pretty decent. And this was a really cute windbreaker. I'll either list it or keep this. But anyhow, I haven't looked this up yet. But if it was worth even $10, it'd be worth it because I paid $1 for it. But it's really, just a really cute windbreaker. Eddie Bauer. This next item is another Chico Zero, so it's a small. However, once again, it's like that semi-sheer, and this is a full button, and it's actually like a paisley. And I'd really like to get maybe $10 or $15 out of this. The next item is another Chico's. I don't always pick up a ton of Chico's, but there's three in this haul. However, if you find the wearable art that's like the 3/4, like almost like a t-shirt material, and they have a lot of print on them, them seem to move pretty good. I always sell them eventually, even if you sit on them for a little bit. This is more of a slinky material. I don't know. It's a little bit older style, but it's a very pretty blouse, you know. And this is the Chico's Travelers. And I don't know, but it almost seems like to me that the Travelers seem to sell pretty decent. The ones that I've had, you know, if I get 10, I'd be happy. I hope I got those tags lined up with the camera, right? The next item I picked up, they're Adidas like track crop pants. I think they might be men's. I got to check this out. However, I didn't realize it until later. They were brand new with tags. It was inside, and I did not know that. Brand new with tags. I was like super happy. They're $35 brand new. I would like to try to get 20 out of them. I'd be very happy with that, and they were $1. From there, I have a lot of, you know, different things, jeans and things like that. However, I have a couple of sweaters here. I have a whole bunch of sweaters here. And this one, I normally wouldn't really pick up this brand's Soprano, but it was brand new with tags. It was $34. They had actually marked it down to $25 or discounted to $25, but it was $34. And it's kind of like an oversized sweater. However, I didn't notice it until today. It has a thread pull, but if it's a loose type knit, sometimes you can go and pull it through and tie it, and it's fine. And you can note any of the stuff, you know, in the condition, you know, of the sweaters when you list it. You know, you always want to list if it, you know, if there's any damage or any, you know, stains. But, you know, if I got like, you know, 10 or 15, I'd be happy with that. Also, it was $1. I normally wouldn't really pick up this brand Mud that often, but it has a theme of animals, which is elephants. And it seems like a lot of times if you can find animal themes, the items will sell. And it was brand new with tags. You know, if I got $10, I'd be like really happy. I don't know if there's a price on this or not, but I thought it was really cute. And I really actually like the color. And it's kind of got like the metallic silver on it. And I thought, you know what, that is worth it. Anyhow, that is all that I was going to include with the haul today. However, oh, there's one other thing I want to show you. Hang on. I'd gotten this a long time ago thrifting, and I just thought it was really cool, and I'd keep it as a novelty shirt. I'd leave it hanging up here out in the garage with the inventory. And I just had to get it because it said eBay, you know, and I just thought that was really cute. I had found that thrifting, and that probably was Salvation Army. I do go to Goodwill too, though, some. But a lot of the stuff has been from Salvation Army. I also pick up prints that are like inspirational to me or things that says stuff. And this one was, to me, it's Child of the Cross. And I leave this out here, and I kind of look at it as art, you know, type of thing, and you know, inspirational things. And I leave it up here to hang, you know, hanging up, you know, to look at. Anyhow, that concludes the haul for today. Oops, one moment. That concludes the haul. Sorry, the haul for today. And next time, maybe I'll do a little bit longer one. I got to get to listing now. It's kind of getting late in the evening. However, may you've got some benefit out of this. And remember, I will link the bags, the 2 different style bags in the description. And please leave a comment whether you were able to get any valuable content out of this. I'd really appreciate that. Or if you have any comments in general. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.